Okay, everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino. It is still Monday, August 23rd, 2021, and I'm going to let you in on a big secret. I missed all of you, and I am not kidding. I could not wait to get this video report out. A lot of stuff to talk about. We got new warnings from Bank of America, Morgan Stanley, all kinds of stuff going on, and you and me, we're going to put this all together right here and right now. So just sit back and kind of chill out. So here's the deal. A new record high today for the NASDAQ. As a matter of fact, a rally across the board on Wall Street. People, a lot of factors are driving this, but did you see crude oil today? Crude oil ripped higher. At one time, it was up like 6%. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Hey, everyone, is it a false flag, a fire, this, that? Well, apparently something did happen with crude oil. Something blew up. Oh, really? I'm so surprised about that. How about no? You and I both knew, because I've been telling you for the past couple of weeks, wait for it. Wait for something to come along, because they will not allow the price of crude to fall. It's not going to happen. So people calling tops in crude and everything else, they have no idea what's happening here. They don't understand the drivers here. Okay, crude oil drives the market. It drives the entire energy sector and the financial sector, and it sucks the market with it higher, period, the end. So none of you who follow this blog are surprised that some kind of event did occur that propped up crude oil. Let's see if this has legs to it, okay? If, in fact, crude now, I told all of you I believe that crude was consolidating over the past couple of weeks and we can expect to move higher. I did not expect this big of a move in one day. Okay, that's the truth. But I knew something was going to happen, some mechanism here to prop up crude, so why not, have an explosion go off somewhere, and that's enough to prop up crude oil. It absolutely is. So no surprise here. On top of this market here, rallying across the board, a new all-time high for the NASDAQ here. The 10-year yield remains stable. Now, a lot of you have been asking me, what does that mean? To me, when I look at that 10-year yield, I don't want to see violent moves like this. I want to see it stay in a range. When you have the 10-year yield staying in a range, it makes the equity market or the stock market comfortable. It's kind of like a sigh of relief, like, it's okay to buy stocks again. And that's exactly what's going on here. It's not going to stop. You see, here's another part of the equation, and you're going to hear more about this. So just listen. So we understand that we heard from Fed Kaplan last week a couple of times explaining to us all. He's laying the groundwork. You see, Fed President Kaplan has been the chosen one right now to kind of ease the market, to let the market know, hey, you know what? We're going to be reevaluating our taper talk. Oh, we got to talk more about that too, because Bank of America has something to say about that. So again, when the market gets that sigh of relief from the Fed president, don't worry about it. We're going to keep that heroin going. More easy money for as far as the eye can see. What are you going to get? A new record high for the market. Duh. And here's about another duh. Series of does. Okay? That's the truth. And when you got crude oil, I laid out the groundwork this morning in my pre-market report. I told you the setup with regard to the debt market, crude oil, the dollar today. I mean, we're talking nosedive, man, big time. Market loves it. A weak dollar is very positive for the stock market. It's terrible for the consumer, but for the market, gets all giddy over that. And I think you are more than well aware of that. It's a sick, twisted situation. Gold and silver today catching a bid. Very nice. Okay, I love seeing that. But in an induced environment of risk, and that's what we have, an induced environment of risk, you should expect it to still maybe consolidate a little bit more. I told all of you I expected metals, gold and silver, to consolidate after that precipitous drop that we had. That was engineered too. So again, buy the dips with regard to precious metals, buy the dips on everything, crude oil, the stock market, cryptocurrencies, which are absolutely doing phenomenal lately. Dash is taking off. People, look, I told all of you, I had some information as to, a major Wall Street bank buying this stuff at the low. So this is not anything that's not public because I'm making it public. This is, not any kind of inside information. I'm disclosing it right here. So for those of you, and I heard from so many that did get in at that low, you are a very, very happy person. And what I'm going to ask you to do right now, seriously, take a percentage of profit. I'm not saying to sell anything, but donate that to a charity that you believe in. Again, if you're profiting from my work here, and I love doing this for you, I really do, all I ask for is that you take a fraction of that cash that you've made and donate it to some cause or charity that you want to support. Okay, that's what we do. We pay it forward. Speaking of that, let's move forward. So we have a couple of warnings today. This is Bank of America, who believes that the Fed is going to taper sooner than later. I think Bank of America is on crack. Okay, they're very high. All right, now they're probably in some back room right now. Doing some kind of wacky weed or something. I don't know. But they believe the Fed is going to taper sooner than later. Now, if you saw the video I did this morning, I don't care what they say. You and me are going to know what the Fed is doing by keeping our eye on the debt market, number one, the dollar, number two. We're going to know what they're doing, not what's coming out of their disgusting, vomitous, stenching pie holes. You understand? I think you do. So Bank of America believes the Fed will taper sooner than later and is warning that this could be disruptive for the stock market. Okay. Oh, we'll see how that plays out. Now, we also got another warning from Morgan Stanley. Now, Morgan Stanley is warning on the economy. Look, we heard from Goldman Sachs and a lot of other major Wall Street banks warning on the economy. Our economy is collapsing. We're in free fall, but you're not supposed to know that because the stock market keeps going higher. Now, Morgan Stanley is warning on the economy moving forward, saying, following suit, again, with Citigroup and Goldman Sachs recently, who was saying, the economy is crap. I think that deserves another duh as well. Anyway, people, look, it's kind of interesting. Let's put something else together here. So we heard over the past few months, Citigroup warning on the stock market 3 times. Well, got another record high today. That ain't working out so well. JP Morgan as well, warning on the stock market. That didn't work out too well either now. I don't know what these people are trying to pull off. I really don't, and it bothers me. Look, I'm an analyst. I am an analyst. I think all of you know that. I analyze data all the time, around the freaking clock. It obsesses my brain, okay? So I don't know what these analysts in these little big banks are talking about. Either that or they're just trying to create fear. Me, I just want you to win. Is that so much that you have a guy here that wants you to win? I want us all to be prosperous, period. Okay, I'm winning, so why shouldn't you win as well? And that's why I'm out here. I'm doing this to put a perspective on what's happening so you can sit back and you're allowed to disagree with me, okay? You can say, okay, Greg, you know what? I think you're wrong over here. And these are the reasons, okay? But honestly, I want you to look at the things I've explained to you, what I have said over the past, go back several years, okay? And tell me where I got it wrong. So what I'm trying to explain is, and I'm not tooting my own horn, I'm explaining that I have worked diligently and very, very hard to make sure that all of you, tens of thousands of you around this freaking world, okay, are in the right spots. That's the truth. That is the reason I am here. I want us to win, and not just win. I want us to win big and take advantage of the freak show that's around us. This is a freak show. You all know that. Anyway, so my message here, ignore Bank of America, ignore Morgan Stanley, all these other, Goldman Sachs, ignore them because there's another agenda going on here, all right? I don't know what they're trying to pull off because they look at the same data that I do, and I don't know, I just don't like it. Anyway, all right, look, a lot of important stuff in this video. Please share it, get it out there. I want to hear from you, and I promise to read the comments. Do you believe that right now Bank of America is correct saying the Fed is going to taper sooner than later? And what about this warning here on the economy from Morgan Stanley? Well, that's a big duh, isn't it? Look, again, you right here, if you follow this blog, you're running circles around these analysts at these Wall Street banks. I can promise you that. They couldn't pay me enough. They couldn't pay me enough to work for one of these freaking institutions, or when I've been asked to. All right, anyway, I'm out of here. Love you a lot. See you in the morning. Please share the video.